Okay, guys, so we're gonna continue about type of organizational structure. Okay, for the first one, clan. Clan structure. A clan structure has an internal focus and value flexibility rather than stability and control. It is a family type organization where effectiveness is achieved by encouraging collaboration and uh, participation between employees. This type of culture is very employees focused and strives to instill cohesion through consistency and job satisfaction as well as commitment through employee involvement. Client organization devote considerable resources to hiring and developing people within the organization. Okay, you can see in the picture can value cohesion participation, communication, and personal plans like a family, mentoring, tutoring, Thai social networks. Okay, guys, for the next one, adhocracy. Adhocracy culture and adhocracy culture has as external focus and value flexibility. This type of culture fosters the creation of innovative products and services by being adaptable, creative, and fast to respond to change in the marketplace. Adhocracy cultures do not rely on the type of centralized power and authority relationships that are parts of market and hierarchical culture. Adhocracy culture empower and encourage employees to take risks, think outside the box, and is experiment with the new ways of getting things done. This type of culture is well suited for startup companies, companies in industries undergoing constant change, and companies in mature industries that are in need of innovation of enhanced growth. Okay, guys, in the picture, I go crazy is the dynamic system matched with entrepreneurial people take risks value innovation adaptability growth innovation cutting its services or product and the next one market culture about market culture resource oriented getting the job done value competition and achievement customer driven achievement of organization goals. Okay, guys, for market culture. A market culture has a strong external focus and value stability and control. Organizations with this culture are driven by competition and a strong desire to deliver results and accomplish goals because this type of culture is focused on the external environment, customers, and profits take precedence over employees' development and satisfaction. The major goal of a manager is to drive toward productivity, profits, and customer satisfaction. People who run them do not think of the customers at all. And the last type, hierarchy culture. Hierarchy culture favors structure and control, coordination and efficiency. Stability is important. Efficiency, timeliness, smooth processes. About hierarchy culture controls is the driving force within a hierarchical culture. The hierarchy culture has an internal focus, which produces a more formalized and structured work environment. It values stability and control over flexibility. This type of culture is concerned about internal processes, extensive measurement, and the implementation of a variety of control mechanisms. Okay, guys, for the next one, I will explain about the process of culture change. An organization's culture can be changed. The process usually begins with targeting one of the three layers of organizational culture: observable artifacts, a push value, are basic assumptions for change. Ultimately, culture change involves changing people's mind and their behavior. Okay, guys. Edgar Chin, an OB scholar, notes that changing an organization's culture involves a teaching process. That is, organization members teach each other about the organization's preferred value, beliefs, expectations, and behaviors. This is accomplished by using one or more of the following mechanisms. There are 9 steps of the processes of culture change. Okay, guys. For the first one, step 1: evaluate the current culture and performance. Step 2: clarify your initial vision. Step 3: clarify value and expected behavior. Step 4: clarify strategy priorities. Step 5: engage the term in defining SMART goals. Step 6: clarify and track key measures. Step 7: maintain a management system for priorities and goals. Step 8: manage communication habits and routines. Step 9: this is the last step. That means build motivation throughout the process. Okay, guys. So, Ajanjuk will more explain about all process in a culture change. For the first one, first step, evaluate the current culture and performance. First, define your 1, 2, 3 critical performance priorities. For example, growth, profitability, customer satisfaction, etc. And two, identify your 3 to 5 value or behavior strengths. Three, identify no more than 1 to 3 value behavior weaknesses that are holding back to the organization from achieving its full potential with the performance priorities that you define. Step 2: clarify your initial vision. Define the vision for improving results with only one or two of the performance priorities from step 1. Also define how people will build a culture advantage by leveraging the value, behavior strengths, and improving the weaknesses. Clearly communicate how you will work together to improve the weak areas since they are holding the organization back from supporting the mission and the stakeholders. Step 3: clarify value and expected behaviors. Define supporting expected behaviors for the One, two, three weaknesses. Identify in step one. These behaviors would be consistently exhibited in the organization if employees are living and values. People interpret value from their own perspective, so define expected behaviors like support and the container store and other have done. Step 4. Clarify strategies, priorities, define and clearly share the 3 to 5 actionable strategy priorities that the organization will focus on the spot. The 1 to 2 performance priorities included in the initial vision from step 1. If the performance priority is growth, define if it will be achieved through new products or services, revise sales strategy goes with current customers or other strategies employees want and need to understand the big picture. Step 5. Clarify strategy priorities. Define the client share the 3 to 5 actionable strategies priority that the organization will focus on to support the 1 to 2 performance priority included. Oh, this pause. Okay, for further, step 5. Engage the team in define SMART goal. What is SMART goals? SMART. Engage the organization and utilize extensive feedback and prioritization to define the objective that support its strategy priority. These goals need to be defined in a way that supports the expected behaviors for the 1 to 2 weaknesses you identify from the defined step. For example, if accountability is a weakness, then goals should include more discipline plans, measures, review, recognition, and other approaches to support the design behavior. Goal also needs to be translated to all levels in larger organizations so that people understand how the goals and measure impacts to broader organization. Okay, we stop this script in step 5.